Hello, my name is Sarah Nicholson, and today I'm going to be discussing eBay. A lot of you know what eBay is, but for those of you who don't, eBay is an online site that helps you buy and sell goods over the internet. I'm going to be giving you a brief history about how the company started, and I'm also going to be giving you a couple of descriptions and a couple clues to how to use eBay on the internet more efficiently than you normally would. And I'm also going to be giving you a few facts that you probably already don't know about eBay. To begin, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about what eBay is and its competitors and what really sets it apart. But eBay is it's one of the largest online market stores and one of the largest stores in our market, competing with Amazon and Overstock and a number of different stores. But the thing that sets it apart is the fact that eBay is an actual auction house. This means that you're not just buying an item, but you're actually partaking in a bidding war over items, and when you're selling stuff, you're actually the seller to the auction, and it really changes up the avenue and just the way that you sell stuff online. It is a lot more exciting than just selling something in person. I know from experience because I actually got to partake in a bidding war for this experiment, and I won perfume for I saved $50 on my item, which I normally wouldn't have gotten if I had bought the item at Overstock.com. It really just goes to show you that if you do your research, which eBay is a great thing to use because you can browse and explore their pricing and figure out how to price your items. It goes to show you how much money you can actually save and how in this economy that's what we really need to be doing. The history about eBay is a little bit simple, but in 1995, Pierre Omidyar created this idea. He used to work for Apple, but he decided to go off and create an auction house online, and he originally titled it AuctionWeb, but changed the name later to eBay because he thought it was a lot simpler, and that was the name of his consulting firm at the time, EchoBay. It originally started in 1995, and has been booming basically ever since. It slowed down a little bit after 2006, but to this day, it still establishes its main goal, and that is to connect people from across the world through the exchange of goods. And he definitely established a new and creative idea for ways to save money, to get rid of unwanted things that people could potentially use somewhere else, and to win stuff. It's a really cool idea that a lot of people haven't tapped into. The idea of winning something is really exciting to a lot of people, and that's why a lot of people get addicted to eBay. There are many downfalls to eBay. The fact that it's really hard to find credible places to buy, but they've definitely weeded out a lot of the knockoffs and the bad brands that you can't trust because they now have a credibility system that was established not recently, but it is connected to your profile, and people can see your reviews, your star rating. It gives you basically just an overview of the type of person you are, and it establishes a credit that people can look at when they're buying items from you or they're trying to sell to you. Now that we've discussed a little bit about the history of eBay and what it is, but we still haven't discussed how to use eBay, and that's the exciting part. Anyone can use eBay. It is built for people to understand very quickly and catch on to because they want you to be interactive in the site, and they want you to want to use their website. Obviously, they wouldn't make it complicated if they did, or if they didn't, or excuse me, that didn't make any sense. But eBay is set up so you create a website. If you're wanting to sell something, you create a you create something that you are wanting to sell on a page, and you set the prices, you set everything to it. People bid, someone will win, you sell them their item, and then they get their item, and in return you get paid. when buying stuff, you bid on items, and the higher the bid is, or the higher the bidder, the highest bidder gets the item. Also, as a seller and a bidder, if you reach the seller's main goal for how much he wants to sell it, you originally get the piece that they want. Or not the piece, but you get the item that you wanted because you reached the seller's price, if that makes any sense. Like I explained a little bit earlier, there are a few downfalls with eBay. It can be very addicting, but other than that, it's a great site. And in conclusion, I think everyone should use eBay.